For many years now, it's been normal for basketball players and athletes across sports to have a very small off season. Traditionally, summer ball would be played outside and in pickup games, and you would spend that time working on your game and working on your body and your athleticism. But with AAU circuits and summer ball and all of these other organizations that are taking up that off season, a lot of athletes are playing year round. And it's been a huge limitation on development, both like clearly you're getting time on the court, getting better, but there's very little time to actually improve your athleticism and develop your body and stay healthy. Um, and without this time of development, if you're just playing year round, you're at huge risk of mental and physical burnout. And it's so far from ideal for the development of you and athletes across other sports. So, this pandemic, having shut just about everything down, well, clearly there's a lot of downsides and a lot of things people are struggling with. And I don't mean to discredit that in any way. Okay, there's a lot of people that have lost scouting opportunities. On top of that, a lot of you may be just feeling simply lonely or anxious. Um, and I feel for everyone out there. I hope everyone's doing well. But for those of you that are healthy and getting by, this is a huge opportunity for you, because who knows how long this current structure will stay present, and even our children may not see the off-season development opportunities that I think would be ideal. So you're in a unique position where you get this off-season that's been forced on you to develop and get better. So these are the 5 ways that I think you can take advantage of this time and really make it a positive for the long-term athletic career. So number 1 is health and recovery. Okay, we have a chance to get more sleep, to get on some healthier food and a regular eating schedule. We get a break from demanding schedules. Gameplay is the most demanding thing we can do to our body. We get a break from that, and we just get a chance to be healthy, injury-free, pain-free, and that should be your number 1. Okay, you should not be returning to sport whenever it comes back with any pains or injuries lingering. Okay, this is the time to take care of that first and foremost. The next is to get a mental break. Number 2, get a mental break. Take some time away from the sport, pick up other hobbies, learn a skill set completely unrelated, and just relax. So many people live the sport to such an extent, and it's not sustainable. So find other areas, other things that you can add to your daily life, that when sport does return, you'll have kind of like escape mechanisms to give yourself a break in the long term. Okay? Number 3 is to rebuild some fundamentals. So this isn't really my area of expertise, but it's a great time for you to go and rebuild your shooting form. Okay, if you feel like that's something you need, if you feel like that's something you've been putting off. That's one thing I know. When I was playing, I tried to rework my shot so many times, and it might take me a whole summer to feel confident with a new shooting form. Okay, so that's something that's a long process, and now's a great time to do that if you have a hoop at home, or a wall to shoot against, or whatever you need to do. Okay, you can throw ball handling in there. You can rework these skill sets that might need some extra work. Okay. Number 4 is to build a rock solid foundation. Okay, now I'm talking physically and athletically. So I want to see people working on their mobility. on their movement quality, which is essentially like, can you get in the positions that are required? Can you squat well? Can you lunge well, etc. Um, I want people getting strong and adding some basic endurance. Okay, this can be done through little circuits at home or through runs outside, tempo intervals, which I've posted about, and just building a really strong base to your athletic pyramid that will allow you to build higher. Okay, it's this base that doesn't really get a lot of focus throughout your career. Okay, to just forget for the most part the athletic side of things and just build up a base of strength and things like that. Okay, so emphasize that, and that leads right into number 5, which is to build a crazy athletic engine. Once you've built a good strong base, go ahead and start adding your speed and power work, your sprints, your jumps, your throws. And it's not that you have to wait to start adding these things. I just think the focus should shift back and forth, okay? So ramp these things up. Once you've got that base, you can build your pyramid higher, right? So get strong, get fast, get explosive, and then you can also start working on your change of direction and your cutting. That's a little more relevant to a sport like basketball. And then also your conditioning, your ability to repeat those explosive movements over and over again. Okay, so hey, these are 5 things that I think are extremely de-emphasized in the normal career path of a basketball player in particular, but in other sports as well. And these are 5 things that you can really take advantage of right now, particularly in this time. So I hope you crush that. Let's get to it.